Hi, I'm Rita Wilkins, also known as the Downsizing Designer. Thanks for joining me again this week in my weekly 5 in 5 series, where I share 5 quick tips in just 5 minutes to help you live a simpler, more minimalist life. So if you find these tips helpful, please consider subscribing to my weekly newsletter where you'll receive twice a week these kinds of tips and also some free downloads that will help you on your decluttering journey so you can focus on what matters most in your life. So to sign up, just click the link below inside the description. So today I want to talk about something that's really important on this journey, and that's mindful minimalism. It's a reflective approach to uncovering what matters most to you. So when you're starting out on your minimalism journey, you should know that it's not just about decluttering. It's about making thoughtful choices that align with your personal values and your personal goals. So these are 5 questions that will guide you towards creating a life that's lighter, simpler, and more meaningful. So let's get started. So the first question is, does it add value to your life? So as you're decluttering, look at each item and ask yourself, does it add value to your life right now? So value isn't always about usefulness. It could be something that is very sentimental and very meaningful to you, or it could be something that just makes you happy. So yes, that item does add value to your life. On the other hand, if you pick up another item and you ask that same question and the answer is no, it doesn't add value, or it doesn't make you happy, then it might just be time to let that go. So here's a quick, example of how you can do this. And that's write down one thing that you're grateful for about a certain item that brings you joy. So for me, it's always been my mom's china, because every time I use that china, it sparks joy. It makes me happy because I think about her entertaining. So conversely, write down one thing that no longer adds value to your life or doesn't spark joy. So for me, it's like business suits that I no longer wear, and they just take up space in my closet. And there's time to let them go. So the second tip is, how often do you use it? So you need to think about how often you use something. And if it hasn't been used for the last 6 months, or if it's just sitting in the back of a cabinet somewhere, gathering dust, ask yourself, why am I even keeping this? So be completely honest with yourself. Chances are you could be holding on to it for just in case you might need it someday. And we all do that. But this mindset is often an excuse for just not dealing with the emotions of letting something go. And that kind of mindset just adds to more clutter. So try this. Put those rarely used items in a box, put a date on it, and if you don't open it in 3 months, then it might be time to let it go and donate it to someone who could possibly use it. The third tip is, would I buy this again? So imagine that you're in a store right now, and the item that you're questioning is sitting right there on the shelf or on a rack. It could be, say, that air fryer. And ask yourself, would you buy it again? And knowing what you know now, and knowing, in my case, that I bought it 6 months ago, but I haven't used it even once. So if the answer is no, I've not used it, then it is time to let it go, because it's just taking up valuable space in your home. And then you might want to try this. So use that question as a filter as you are going through your things, and find out if it adds a purpose. So if you're trying to shop and you ask yourself that question, it's going to prevent clutter from building up in your life. And the fourth tip is, does it fit your lifestyle now? So as our lives evolve, so do we, and so do our needs. So ask yourself, does this item fit my lifestyle right now? Talk about, maybe think about the clothes in your closet that no longer fit you, or maybe they just aren't appropriate for your age any longer. Or think about the furniture in your home, that beanbag sitting in your basement, or the bassinet in your attic. Does it fit your lifestyle? Maybe at one time it did. And at that point that was great, but you might have outgrown that. You no longer need those things because they don't align with who you are today. So it is okay to let those things go. In fact, it's actually a great idea to let them go so you can make room for the other things that matter to you. So you might want to try this. Celebrate letting go by reflecting on the new space and the new person that you're becoming, someone who enjoys that cleaner, uncluttered space. And the last tip is, am I keeping this out of guilt? Sometimes we hold on to things just because we feel guilty. So it might be that gift that you got from a loved one, or it could be something that you paid a lot of money for. But keeping something purely out of guilt makes no sense, and it doesn't honor the purpose, or it doesn't honor your peace of mind. So try this. Take a moment to hold that item, maybe the gift from that loved one, in your hands, the gift that you don't want, you don't need, you don't even like it. Take a moment to thank that person mentally, and for their thoughtfulness, and then just let it go. Donate it, and let it bring value to someone else's life. So there you have it, my 5 mindful questions to help you decide what truly matters or what doesn't. So if you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to my channel by simply clicking the button below, and then share with people who you think might benefit on their journey to a simpler life. And remember that minimalism isn't about letting go of stuff. It's about what you make room for, and whether that's more time to be with your loved ones. Maybe it's more clarity about what you want and don't want in your life. And it could be just more peace of mind living in a clutter-free home. So don't forget to check out my downloadable essentials checklist for simplifying your life. It'll help you if you want to learn more. It's only $2.99, and it's packed with practical tips and tools to give you every step of the way. So thanks for listening. I will see you next week, and be mindful.